Hey Geometry parents, this is Mr. Bloom. I'm giving you a tour on a student account. This is my son Carter, and this is a friend of my son's who he has a picture of for his user picture. I'm inside the Distance Learning Days folders. How did I get here? I would like to go back to the front here. I just followed this bread trail to do that. And right here is the original part of the folder, the Welcome to Geometry Desmo Scientific Calculator and our Distance Learning Days. So I click here, and now I'm at the Chapter 10 Distance Learning Days. So I click on that, and this is the 10A part of the chapter. So this is the first 4 sections, and we have a timeline inside the folder and directions on what to happen in the folder, along with course video stuff that I would have given if we were back on campus. But here, these highlighted assignments are the things that students should have completed this week. Now, if I click in the Chapter 10A folder, I can now look in and see what's happening for the week. So this is our guided notes. Students will click on that and a copy will be created and they will work in this guided notes, and that's where they do the 10-1 guided notes. The 10-2 and the 10-3 are in here. So each day they just do one day, and so after completing those guided notes, like they'll do 10-1 day 1. Well, at the end of day 1, after they finish 10-1, they get to use the notes to do their Monday 10-1 homework quiz. Okay, and then on Tuesday, they did their 10-2 guided notes, and they click on and do the 10-2 homework quiz. Now, because I'm in his folder, it won't show that I have this complete. Here this says must complete 5, at least 5, and we're going to talk about what that means. I had my son open this up, and he completed these 4 for me. And you notice that the score is 0 out of 8, 2 out of 8, 3 out of 8, 4 out of 8. We'll have some frustration with students say, I did the quiz, I can't move on. But on the front of the folder, it said must complete at least 5. Their score must be 5 or better here and able to move on from this quiz. And remember, as I look at this to evaluate, he improved as he went. And his first one, he had the wrong answer and the right answer right here. Now there are like 4 to 5 questions per question. So, and they will randomly populate for each quiz. So you got to keep in mind that these quizzes will change as a student improves. Okay, it will be more of a understanding of the material versus, oh, I knew that answer. So again, being able to do this, like base of this triangle is 5.5 times the height, and knowing that this is junk is important information. So the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, where the base is what the base length is, and the height is the distance from a line containing a base, the base or a line containing the base when we do it. So just being able to do that. And if a student has questions on this, they should give a screenshot of what they did, or if they say, hey, Bloom, this is, I've done this is something that's wrong, just let them tell me about it. Okay, he can go on and check out his submissions and see what else is going on, and check each submission that he wants and be able to check them. But apparently he has not gone and done better than 5, so he's still in a holding pattern until he does 5 or better in this quiz. Now, if I look at his completion score in this folder, now this folder is the one I'm just using for the completion folder for this video. If I go to student completion, it'll tell us his name, and it should give us a completion number here. Now this has an arrow of Carter being able to realize that he doesn't have anything done at this time, and he would come up as 0% completed, and the check marks that he has done for this folder are none because he hasn't completed anything. If he had completed something, his first quiz would be here, his second quiz, and how far he would go on in his completion. So you can check that completely right here in student progress. Now, after checking in with my son and chatting with him, I'm going to be, hey, I want you to improve your score. Now he has a score at least 5 here in his folder, and I'm going to go check his, so I push on student completion, and now this comes up. He's got arrows here and here, and right here at 4-6 Monday, 10-1 homework quiz was done. Now he still has progress, he still has work to do. Now remember, you could have finished this quiz and scored less than 5 and moved on, but you won't be able to get out of the folder until you have a green arrow here. You got to score more than 5, and that's completion rules. You'll notice that that first screen was blank. I found out that because my son joined the class, I can't bring up his student progress in the class the way other students can. So this is what it should look like if they've achieved 25%. And then if 50%, this one have a green mark. If it was 75%, this will have the green mark, and this will be the total for the week because that's 4-8 Wednesday. I hope this video helps, and you can talk to your student and have them bringing you on a tour of the self-guided notes for chapter 10. They should be done with up through 10.3 as well. They can use those notes on the test, so it's in their benefit to be completed with them. Again, if you have any other questions, please ask me. Have a great day.